Hey folks, welcome back to Military Forces Unleashed, where we dive headfirst into the grit, glory, and occasionally absurdity of modern warfare. Today we're trading steel beasts for something a little more explosive. That's right. We're talking about the M32 Multiple Grenade Launcher, a 6-shot rotary grenade launcher that turns infantry engagements into fireworks displays. Whether you're a fan of tactical precision or just love hearing things go boom, this is the episode for you. So grab your coffee, buckle up, and let's break down why the M32 MGL is both a game changer and a headache on the battlefield. But before we dive into the nitty-gritty, here's the million-dollar question. What happens when you combine the firepower of an artillery piece with the portability of a rifle? Chaos. Pure, unadulterated chaos. The M32 MGL isn't just a weapon, it's a psychological tool. Imagine being on the receiving end of 6 grenades in under 3 seconds. Spoiler alert, it's not fun. And that's exactly why this weapon has become a favorite among special forces and frontline troops alike. Let's dig deeper. The story of the M32 MGL begins not with a bang, but with a need, a desperate one at that. Picture this. It's the late 20th century, and infantry units are stuck in urban combat nightmares. Traditional single-shot grenade launchers were fine for lobbing explosives over walls, but they lacked the firepower to suppress enemies in close-quarters combat. Enter the South African company Milcor, which decided to take inspiration from the iconic revolver design and apply it to grenades. The original MGL, introduced in the 1980s, was a revelation. It allowed soldiers to fire 6 40mm grenades in rapid succession, giving them a portable artillery piece capable of overwhelming opponents. But as conflicts evolved, so did the demands. By the early 2000s, the M32 MGL emerged as an upgraded version designed to meet the challenges of modern asymmetric warfare. It wasn't just a weapon, it was a statement, a declaration that infantry could now bring heavy firepower to the front lines without needing a tank or mortar team backing them up. Now, let's talk about what makes the M32 tick, or rather, boom. At its core, the M32 is simplicity meets engineering brilliance. It uses a spring-driven revolving cylinder, much like a classic revolver, but scaled up to handle 40mm grenades. Each cylinder holds 6 rounds, and with a rate of fire of around 150 rounds per minute, it can unleash devastation in seconds. But here's the kicker. It's not just about raw power. The M32 is surprisingly accurate, with an effective range of up to 375 meters for point targets and 1,500 meters for area targets. Its ergonomic design and lightweight frame, just over 10 pounds loaded, make it easy to carry even during extended missions. Oh, and did I mention it's ambidextrous? Yeah, lefties rejoice. You're not forgotten here. However, there's a catch. Loading the M32 is a manual process, and while it's faster than reloading a traditional grenade launcher, it's still not as seamless as pulling a trigger on a rifle. But hey, if you're carrying a weapon that fires 6 grenades in under 3 seconds, you can probably spare a few extra moments to reload, right? So, where does the M32 really earn its keep? Short answer, everywhere. Long answer, urban warfare, counterinsurgency operations, and any scenario where overwhelming firepower is needed quickly. During the Iraq War, U.S. Marines wielding the M32 reported that it was instrumental in clearing buildings and suppressing enemy positions. One operator famously described it as the ultimate room-clearing tool. But it's not just limited to conventional forces. Special operations teams love the M32 for its versatility. Need to breach a fortified position? Check. Want to disperse a crowd of insurgents? Double check. The M32's ability to deliver high explosive, smoke, or even non-lethal rounds makes it adaptable to almost any mission profile. Of course, no weapon is perfect. Critics point out that its weight and size can be a liability in tight spaces, and its reliance on 40mm ammunition means logistics can get tricky. But when you're staring down the barrel of an M32, those concerns tend to fade pretty quickly. Let's get real for a moment. While the M32 is undeniably impressive, it's not without its flaws. First off, there's the cost. A single M32 unit can set you back anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000, depending on the configuration. Add in the price of ammunition, and you've got yourself a pricey piece of kit. For cash-strapped militaries, that's a tough pill to swallow. Then there's the issue of recoil. Firing 6 grenades in quick succession generates significant kickback, which can throw off even experienced operators. And let's not forget the noise. This thing is loud, like wake up the dead loud. In stealth missions, that's less than ideal. Finally, there's the debate over whether the M32 is becoming obsolete. With drones and smart munitions taking center stage, some argue that traditional grenade launchers are relics of a bygone era. But proponents counter that nothing beats the sheer visceral impact of an M32 in action. After all, sometimes you don't need precision, you just need to make a big mess. So, what's next for the M32? Will it remain a staple of modern warfare, or will it fade into obscurity as newer technologies emerge? The truth is, the M32's future depends on how well it can adapt. Manufacturers are already experimenting with upgrades, such as lighter materials, improved ergonomics, and even semi-automatic variants. But the real game changer could come from ammunition. Imagine a smart grenade that can lock onto targets or adjust its trajectory mid-flight. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, it's closer than you think. Companies like Nammo and Rainmetal are already developing next-gen 40mm rounds that could revolutionize the way we think about grenade launchers. Still, the M32's biggest strength might be its simplicity. In a world where technology often complicates things, there's something refreshing about a weapon that does one thing and does it extremely well. Whether it's clearing a building, suppressing an enemy position, or just making a statement, the M32 delivers. The M32 MGL stands as a testament to the ingenuity of modern warfare. It's not the flashiest weapon, nor is it the most advanced, but it doesn't need to be. What it offers is brute force, reliability, and adaptability, qualities that have kept it relevant for decades. From the streets of Baghdad to the jungles of Afghanistan, the M32 has proven time and again that sometimes the best solution is the simplest one. But as we look to the future, we have to ask, will weapons like the M32 continue to dominate, or will they be replaced by smarter, quieter alternatives? Only time will tell. One thing's for sure, though. The legacy of the M32 will endure, not just as a weapon, but as a symbol of the enduring balance between tradition and innovation in warfare. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the M32 MGL, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Military Forces Unleashed. We're just getting started, and there's plenty more where this came from. Let us know in the comments. What's your favorite grenade launcher? Or what other military tech should we cover next? Your feedback keeps us rolling forward. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the battlefield. Virtually, of course. Thanks for tuning in to Military Forces Unleashed. Your support means the world to us, and it's what keeps this channel alive. If you want more content like this, consider supporting us on Patreon or sharing this video with your friends. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious, and remember, history is written by those who dare to unleash their forces.